fellow Americans, good evening. I am humbled. I am moved and I'm honored to beyond belief. Yes, it's true. So for the Democrats, Republicans, Independents, the lower class, middle class, and upper class, for the green, blue, and orange parties, and all this stuff, I took the oath to serve you. To those who have no power and no muscles, to those who lack discipline, and those who are disappointed in politics as usual, and all those things, I took the oath to serve you also.
Here's another illustration of all of this. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger went on CBS 60 Minutes on October 31st on Halloween night and said, yeah, I'd like to be your president. I'd like to repeal the 22nd Amendment. Now, Orrin Hatch, his good buddy, has introduced a bill to repeal the 22nd Amendment so a foreigner can be our president. No other country puts up with this, folks. Congressman Ben Rohrabacher, another neocon, has introduced a bill so Arnold can be our new president. And he's got Warren Buffett and Lord Rothschild literally funding him. And people ask, well, how are they going to get this done? Well, after a new terror attack, they're going to have a constitutional convention where they can rewrite the entire Bill of Rights and get rid of the 22nd Amendment. And Arnold openly says this is where it's all going.
George W. Bush is trying to privatize Social Security. Arnold Schwarzenegger is trying to privatize pensions of firefighters, police, and teachers. George W. Bush cut funding for schools. Arnold Schwarzenegger cut school funding by $3 billion. George W. Bush raises the cost of college loans. Arnold Schwarzenegger raises college tuition and fees. Both are leaving our children behind. Call Arnold Schwarzenegger. Tell him he's too much like George W. Bush.
The guy has posed for multiple hardcore homosexual porno mags. The guy in a 1978 bodybuilding contest in front of thousands of witnesses, this is all posted on my website, started screaming, I hate all black people, calling him the N-word, going, niggers, get out, you're subhuman, screaming at them because he had to drop out of the contest because he had basically steroid overdoses.
I want you to know I'm not fooling around here. I know I behaved badly. But my movie days are terminated. Yes, it's true. Now for the business of America, domestic business, international business, the financial markets, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and all that stuff. I pledge to create an economy which is strong, not volatile, bullish, not bearish, strong, not weak, pumped, not flabby, and so forth, and so on, etc., etc. But I'll be back.
And they just pass all this up. He said in a Rolling Stone interview, I admire Adolf Hitler. I always wanted to be a dictator. We have that posted. He then sits there and smokes pot in front of the camera. The guy admittedly gropes all these women and admits to it. And then he never sued these guys, by the way. A major magazine, Premier Magazine, in August of 2001 did a report where if somebody on the set isn't good looking, he makes them get on their knees and he calls them a dog. And he runs around calling everyone pieces of garbage.
Hey!
Oh, I'm sorry. It just looks so ridiculous.
Well, you told me to show you.
Oh, forgive me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to laugh.
Oh, you're just a cow.
Oh, I told you I was sorry. I didn't mean to laugh.
But you did. You think I'm funny, huh? You think I'm funny?
Well, you got to admit, I mean, when you do that, you look like some big ape or something.
Stop that!
Why can't I go?
Because your place is here with the rest of us.
You let Mars travel.
That's his job, until mankind learns to dispense with his services and lives in peace. Mars must go where he's called.
I only want to browse around.
You'd only get into trouble.
I have been here thousands of years. I am bored.
Don't interrupt your father. Besides, these mortals are bedeviled by as aggravating a collection of annoyances as it is possible for one to imagine. It may not be entirely without merit, but you wouldn't like it down there.
Let me be the judge of that. I am tired of the same old faces, the same old things.
Tired or not, you're staying here.
I mean, and my point is that the Jewish groups are endorsing him because he's pro-Israel, pro-war, pro-New World Order. And the guy's running around saying he admires Hitler and saying, I don't care if Kurt Waldheim's a Nazi, we love him. And going to Austria after he's outed as a top Nazi officer, killing Jews and American soldiers in Serbia, he goes and campaigns for him in Austria. And he hasn't given up his citizenship in Austria. He has dual citizenship and is the governor of the fifth largest economy in the world. Think about that. But the illustration is, I was there at the Republican National Convention with Kevin Booth and others as we were making the new film Martial Law that's coming out that will expose this Nazi bastard. And we're sitting there, and these Republicans with their straw hats are just going, we don't want them. They were crying. I was in there videotaping all this. They were just, oh, God, he's good, man, he's great. He stopped that evil Gray Davis who was involved in Enron. Gray Davis was involved in Enron. This guy met with Ken Lay and was involved in Enron. I mean, it's getting too rich for me. He's more liberal than Bill Clinton. And they're worshiping him because it's like George Bush. The issues don't matter. The reality doesn't matter. It's how it feels and feeling like you signed up with a winner. It's the sports mentality. You get 3.5 million people out when the Red Sox win and 1 million out for Arnold Parade, for some football victory. But they won't come out to defend their country. They won't march against the Bill of Rights being burned, being torched.